Hi everyone, this is Dominique from Budget Life Mom Life, and I thought I'd do just a little bit of a life update, a little different for my channel, but I have been mentioning in my grocery hauls that I am having a procedure done, so I just thought I'd update you all, because I don't know if I'm going to have a grocery haul soon for the next couple weeks. So, I'm having gastric sleeve surgery, and this is due to some ongoing health issues I've been battling for the last 4 years. So I got that lovely virus at the end of 2020 and have been sick since. So from it, after getting the shot after it, I have developed tachycardia. I have now sleep apnea, Hashimoto's, and have gained weight because I have been so sick. So for the last about 3 years, I have had the flu every month or every other month, consistently. I have seen almost every specialist. I have seen infectious disease. He diagnosed me with long COVID, and I have seen almost every specialist to try and see what they can do to prevent it from happening, and nothing has happened. My immunologist has put me on multiple medications to go ahead and try and get me to do better, but it helps for a little bit, and then I just continuously get sick. So I've had multiple doctors, including my infectious disease doctor, tell me I need to lose weight and that will make me better. Will it make me completely better? I'm not sure, but I have been battling it for a little over 3 years, and so this has been suggested before, and I have not wanted to do it. So I've tried going keto and intermittent fasting, and the last times I did that, I just gained weight because I'm just so sick. I have been sick on and off that I spend a lot of time, resting in bed trying to get better, amongst other things. So I have begun my 2-week liquid fast diet, which has been easier than I thought it would be. I thought it would be difficult, cooking for my family or going out to do things with my family and not being able to eat, but it hasn't been that bad. And I have been able to, be fine just drinking my protein drinks and water. It has made me extremely thirsty. My mouth is so dry all the time. I want to drink water all the time, which I guess is good to flush out anything that's in my body as I prepare for surgery. So fingers crossed it still happens. I'm scheduled to have surgery in 5 days. My insurance has denied it, so my doctor's office is fighting it. So I'm hoping that will happen. So yes, I'm having gastric sleeve surgery, so hopefully next couple months to see my face slimming down. Is not that I show my face a ton in my videos, but maybe I might start doing it more. It always depends on if I'm sick or not, when I'm filming them, how I feel, because I probably look like a hot mess behind the camera because I just don't feel good. I can already feel a little something. I've already talked to my doctor that's doing the surgery. He knows that I get the flu a lot, and as long as I don't have really bad symptoms when I'm supposed to have surgery, he will go ahead with the surgery, since it's something that I just unfortunately can't control. I have been on Tamiflu so many times I can't count, and been diagnosed with the flu so many times. It jumps from influenza A to influenza B, back and forth. I have maybe in the last 3 years tested negative for the flu 3 or 4 times maybe. So it's just something ongoing, whether or not I'll get the flu, take the Tamiflu, feel better, and then get sick again. So I have taken countless days off of work because of it, and luckily my job is really great about letting you take a medical leave and you can come back to work, and it's great, and I have my position available still to me, and they're holding my spot every time I have to take a leave. So they have been amazing with it, and I'm so blessed and so grateful for that I can know that I have a job waiting for me on the other end. So when I need to take leaves, the longest leave I've had to take over the 3 years is probably 8-9 months, and knowing that I had a job waiting for me on the other end was amazing. But like I said, I've had tachycardia since this all started, I've been diagnosed tachycardia, sleep apnea, Hashimoto's. I've had vertigo multiple times to a point where I think I have like mild POTS now because I get dizzy and lightheaded every day in little spurts, but it's never as bad as when I actually get vertigo. And I've had to go to the ER for that. So it's just a lot. It's a lot. And I've dealt with it a lot, dealt with depression throughout it all because, you know, waiting for this to end and wondering why me and why did this happen to me when I've had multiple family members who have had this virus and haven't had any side effects for the rest of their life going forward. And my body decided that it needed to. And it's been a struggle. And so after putting this surgery off, you know, I finally decided, like, let's try it. I've tried every other medication that they've put me on, every diet they've put me on, you know, all these things. I've tried isolating. I've done everything to do to try and stop myself from getting sick, and nothing is helping. It's just continuously, oh, I can't say the word, just continues to happen. And so hopefully with this surgery and the weight loss, my body will finally be able to rid itself of whatever's in it causing the flu. And it's just absolutely crazy to me that I can't even tell you how many times. Sometimes I get diagnosed twice in the same month, once with influenza B and then once with influenza A, and I test negative for the other one while I'm doing it. So I can't even tell you how many times I've tested positive for the flu and had to deal with the sickness and deal with all of it. So I've kind of just given up at this point and decided that I will try this and see where it goes. I do know it's life-changing. I do know I'll be taking supplements for the rest of my life, but right now I take, like, I don't know, 17 pills a day based off all the supplements and extra things that my immunologist has added to my diet to help with the sickness. Just trying, like, you know, experimental things or trying this or that to see if it's gonna help. And because I've done that and tried it so much that I'm just, I guess, hit a wall, and hoping that it gets better and hoping that this helps. I know it's not like the end all be all, but because there's no cure for long COVID, there's no answers to it. It's a matter of just deciding what to do going forward because the doctors don't know what to do about it. They, you know, they're all at a loss about what to do. So, sorry. Dry mouth. They're at a loss about what to do, and none of them know how to help. None of them understand. I've had multiple tests done, blood tests. Other than the things that they have caught on my body that are wrong, everything else comes back normal. My blood levels and, you know, certain levels, if they're not normal, then I start taking a new supplement. And so I've just continuously done that over the last 3 years to continue taking the supplements. You know, I've had multiple times where my lungs are congested and inflamed and I can't breathe very well, and dealing with that and having inhalers and lung inhalers. It's been a crazy road and something that I wish that nobody has to go on, because being in a situation where you can't get answers about your health sucks. And not knowing what's going to be the cure and getting my hopes up thinking that a specialist is going to give me an answer when I go there and they're stumped and they can't help me, is not fun, and I don't wish it on anyone. So I've had great family support through it all, you know, and having to isolate myself from my family, which has sucked and caused depression on top of that too, because not being able to see my family and go to family functions. And it's a reason why I decided to move back to California, was to have my kids around my family and get to be a part of their lives. And I haven't been able to do that on and off throughout the time because I'm sick. And at this point I'm kind of like, I don't, you know, do what you gotta do and try something, try everything. And so this is something that I'm gonna try. If you have any suggestions, if you've gone through this surgery, please let me know. Like food ideas, or if you have a great like YouTube channel, a person that you watch that's had gastric sleeve and has like great food options, that would be great, because going into it, right, I don't know anyone who has had this surgery before. No one in my family has had it, and so, or my friends, so I don't know a lot about it. I've been like researching and looking things up and following people like on Instagram Reels and watching their videos to see different ways that I can increase my protein, you know, as well as looking for ideas on like how to treat skin as you're going through this process, looking for like a skin tightener, because I know as you lose weight, your body's gonna it's gonna lose weight faster than the skin can tighten up. And so I'm prepared for that. I've gone over with my doctor and my therapist about, you know, having loose skin and dealing with all of that. So if you have any ideas, any suggestions, I'd greatly appreciate it. I'll be back probably in a couple weeks with a grocery haul and probably an update for you guys on how the surgery went. Fingers crossed that it still happens and my doctor can get everything we need. I've you know, sent them other paperwork that the insurance has asked for in order to go ahead and approve the surgery, so hopefully it gets approved and I am okay to start my surgery, or have my surgery on the actual day, since I've already requested time off from work. But if it needs to get pushed, it needs to get pushed, and we will do what we can to get it done. And if they're flat out denying it, then I guess it just wasn't time for me to have it, and we'll just continue working on with what we have. But yes, feel free to leave some comments down below. I'd love to talk to you guys about this, if you've gone through this, or, you know, any ideas that you have for it. If you haven't already, please go ahead and like this video and subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. I think we're getting close to 600 subscribers, which is very exciting, and I hope to talk to you guys in the comments. Okay, bye.